everybody, welcome back to my channel, Chrissy's Point of View. I am Chrissy and today we are continuing the series Success Laws from the Bible, so stay tuned. My channel is all about motivating you and teaching you how to change your mindset, and we are currently doing a series called Success Laws from the Bible. Today we are dealing with law of courage. I apologize for my voice, I am getting over the flu. So Proverbs chapter 24 verse 10. If you falter in a time of trouble, how small is your strength? Meaning, if you have a business and you find that it is getting too tough and you just started this business, then how strong are you? Like, how much can you really take on if you want to have a business? So you have to ask yourself that question. Matthew chapter 25 verse 14 to 30. So in summary, this parable is about the bags of gold, right? In summary, 3 servants received money from their master because he had to leave the country. They were given bags of gold according to each one's ability, right? So if you get gold, you have to think, what will you do with it? If you get a certain amount, a lump sum of money, what will you do with it? Will you invest it or will you hide it? So let's find out what the servants did. The servant that received 5 bags of gold made another 5 bags by investing. The servant who received 2 bags made another 2 bags by investing. But the one who received 1 bag hid it in the ground. When the master returned to check on the servants, he was proud of the first 2 servants who multiplied their gold, and was disappointed in the servant who hid his 1 bag in the ground. He took back the bag of gold from him and said that he was lazy. But the servant was too afraid to invest. He wasn't brave enough. So a lot of us may be thinking, okay, I have this money. What if I lose it? What if I invest and I lose it? That's what we're thinking. And I used to think like that a lot, right? So all your talents you have, whatever God gave you, you need to use it. There are times for being prudent as a fox, and there are times for being as daring as a lion. So yes, you have to be smart when you invest in your money, but you have to be also brave, like daring as a lion. Don't be too focused on how much money you have, but how much return you are able to make on it. Seek wisdom in order to manage your money well. So get advice if you're going to make an investment. Proverbs 11 verse 16. A gracious woman retains honor, but ruthless men retain riches. Which means, if it is you're brave enough, you will retain your riches. Courage. Courage also means initiative. You see David and Goliath here? David took initiative, right? When he conquered Goliath by not waiting for him to attack, but attacking first, right? 1 Samuel 17 verse 48. So it was, when the Philistine arose and came and drew near to meet David, that David hurried and ran towards the army to meet the Philistine. Then David put his hand in his bag, verse 49, and took out a stone and he slung it and struck the Philistine on his forehead, so that the stone sank into his forehead and he fell on his face to the earth. Those who take the initiative are at a huge advantage. Al Reyes and Jack Trout teach this in their book, The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. It's better to be first than better. Bravery and daring brings riches, but kindness adds to them respect. Calculating risk. Ecclesiastes verse 10:8 says, "Whoever digs a pit may fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. Whoever quarries stones may be injured by them. Whoever splits logs may be endangered by them." Even though Solomon shows you there are risks involved in doing different things, there are a lot of things worth the risk, or else you won't ever own a business because you are afraid of the unknown consequences. Once you are aiming for big things in life, there are going to be trials and tests you have to pass through in order to be successful or come out on the other end. One of my favorite stories was the 3 little pigs growing up. The only pig that was safe from the big bad wolf was the one who built his house out of bricks. Now, it is more heavy and more strenuous to build a house out of bricks, right? But at the end of the day, it will be strong. So, yes, let's say go the strong way, because the first pig built his house out of straw and the wolf blew it down. The second pig built his house out of wood and the wolf blew it down. But when it came to the bricks, it was too much for the wolf to blow. It's more dangerous not to take a risk than to take a calculated one. So, however, taking a chance on something doesn't mean flying blindly. So always assume risk with courage, wisdom, and planning. So you weigh the odds before you do something. Yes, you're being courageous, but you have to take wisdom, you have to plan. Ezra chapter 10 verse 4. Rise up, this matter is in your hands. So we will support you, so take courage and do it. Meaning, Ezra's people supported him. You have to know who will support you. Even if you alone supporting yourself, God will support you, and you need to take courage and do it. If you don't take risk, you risk not having anything at all. Life shrinks or expands in proportions to one's courage. I thank you very much for tuning into Chrissy's Point of View, and I hope to see you next time.
For tuning into Chrissy's Point of View today. I hope that you did learn a lot and you took a lot of notes. Please be ensured that I have a gift underneath for you if you are interested in prayer journal or dream journals. I left the link underneath below. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe and share.